Delegates from across the country and beyond met to explore new frontiers in corporate governance. The theme this year was corporate governance in the VUCA era, a term used to describe the kind of today's world that is fast-changing, uncertain, complicated, and often unclear.
Corporate governance should serve as the cornerstone of our operations, guiding us in our quest for sustainable growth, risk management, and stakeholder trust. This is where we must be. And we can only do this by upholding principles of integrity, fairness, and diligence. And this will help us to safeguard the interests of our shareholders, but also nurture a culture of excellence and responsibility.
When you leave this summit today, with the speakers and moderators that we have today, we want you to be ready to elevate ethical governance in your company and as a country at national level.
Through panel discussions, speakers touched on some of the big issues companies are facing, like digital change, ethical leadership, and making decisions when the future is uncertain.
The single biggest challenge is the absence of bravery, making ethics hard. People do not want to take the difficult decision or raise a difficult question in fear of losing their remuneration or their status to serve on this board. And I also do think that boards are not quite diverse yet again, to represent the people that they're actually there to serve.
I think the most important is for boards to really understand what implementation and what entrenchment of best practices mean. But ultimately, they need to look at what the real world impact is. So it's not about, as you say, ticking a box to say that you have a certain policy in place or that you have certain principles, but it actually is monitoring the impact of it and seeing whether it is entrenched in your business.
Following the intense dialogue, many agreed that the summit came at the right time, and in a world that keeps changing, strong and transparent leadership is no longer a luxury but a necessity.